Hello, welcome to another Hour of Devastation Omlin draft. This pack looks pretty interesting. So we have Hour of Promise. I think it's a lot better in Standard than it would be in Limited. You need quite a few deserts for this to be relevant, and ramping from 5 to 7 mana isn't so amazing in Limited. Consigned to Oblivion, I've been pretty impressed with this card. It's quite strong. Just a versatile removal. Vizier of the True is also very good. Just exerting, tapping down their creatures, stops their blockers, and just lets you get in for a lot of damage. Also, Dauntless Haven. Wow, okay, I'm a long time. I think I'm gonna take Vizier. This card's just great. Can win games on its own, and if you can pick up other exert creatures, it's just really good. Really sad that I passed that Consigned to Oblivion. Could have picked up Eternal of Harsh Truths. So here we have quite a few options. Open Fire I think is very good. Being the only red card is quite nice. Also, Eternal of Harsh Truths is just a very, very good card, especially in decks with evasion like this. If you can get this plus Aerial Guide, it hits pretty hard. So I like that card. I think anyone who's watched my videos knows I'm very partial to Sifter Worm. This card's just busted. So this is a pretty tough pick. I think it's between Sifter Worm, Eternal, and Open Fire. I'm not going to take Active Heroism over the rest of these. And let's see. I think the red-white deck is probably the best. And I didn't see much good red in that other pack, I don't think. Given that I passed a good blue card, this might be the wrong pick, but I think the red-white deck is just really good, and I think those are the colors I would prefer to be if given the choice. And Open Fire is pretty versatile, so it's like splashable, whereas like splashing some random creature isn't necessarily worth it. I don't think Sifter Worm goes that well with Vizier. It's better in kind of like a mid-range or control deck. What just happened? Why do I have 2 Fraying Sanity? Where did my... What? Where's my Open Fire? Okay, well, is this... Can I play these? Are they real cards? What? Okay, well, that's... Maybe we could have a sweet mill deck now. I don't know, like, am I gonna be able to keep these, or is it gonna... I'm gonna play as if it's gonna switch back. But if it doesn't switch back after next pack, maybe I just get to keep it. I'm gonna take this Manticore Eternal, I think. No, I'm gonna take Sandblast. I don't know what's going on with my white or blue. I want to be red-white. Resolute Survivors is great. Getting this late is nice. Would like a Kenra Scrapper, but this card's busted. I think somehow I just have 2 Fraying Sanity. I really want that Open Fire. Maybe it'll correct itself later. But that's so weird. I'm gonna watch the video and see like if I picked it instead, but I thought I clicked on the Open Fire. From this pack, there's Blur of Blades and Mummy Paramount. I think I'm just gonna take the 2-drop. This card's good. If I can get more Mummy Paramounts, it goes well in multiples. And Blur of Blades is just fine, but not amazing. Here I'm going to take the desert over the Ceridon. I think it's more important to get the deserts first. And I saw one of these in an earlier pack, and they tend to go kind of late. I'm going to take Shafet Dunes. More deserts is nice. Goes well with a lot of little creatures. I don't... This Fraying Sanity's so weird. Passing on a Steadfast Sentinel, but yeah. Sorry, I don't think I'm ever gonna get over this. This so bizarre. Here, Saving Grace can be a nice combat trick. Is that better than Kindled Fury though? Especially when I'm the aggressor. I have a nice 4-drop. I would have a really good red removal spell, but it just disappeared. I think Kindled Fury is actually better when you're on the beatdown. Dauntless Haven is perfect. Untap the Vizier. Active Heroism maybe we'll play. I don't want too many combat tricks, but maybe we'll play 2 at the most. I'd like to hit more creatures. I think passing that red removal was probably pretty bad for us. It means red dried up pretty quick on our left, and then we're not going to get much in this next pack either. But we have 2 fraying sanity now, so that's a thing. Did I lag through a pick and somehow got one and then another? Like, I really don't know what happened. Define Kenra. It's fine enough. Just 2 mana 2/2. Nothing special, nothing amazing. I don't know why my 2-drops keep going over here. I guess I'll take the Bone Slasher. I think this, actually the Sidewinder Naga is just a better card. And I've seen some green. Why are all my cards going to the wrong slot? If I want to gain life, got that going. Okay, I must have lagged, because I have 11 cards in the main, right? 1, 2, 3, 6, 10, 11, and 4 in the sideboard? No, I'm getting one more though, because of the land. So I have 16 cards after my first pack. Well, this is definitely an abusable bug, I guess. Maybe, I don't know. You can look back at the video and see what I did, but this is really weird. I don't really want to... I want to play as though this is an open fire. Oh, man. Or do I? Champion of Wits is amazing. I think I take this. Well, do I? Let's see. What am I missing? Because I'm pretty much mostly white with a red splash. And I could take Haven of Enduring Hope or Mummy Paramount. But those cards aren't amazing, whereas this card is... It can just win games. Such a good card advantage engine. Goes well with other Eternalized creatures. So maybe we splash the Survivors and take the Champion. Because, I mean, Mummy Paramount is good. Even is good, but they're not amazing. And Gilded Ceradon's probably going to come around, so I'm going to take the Champion. Okay. Here we have a Kenra Scrapper. Again, this is more of a speculative pick, but a deck where this works I think is much better than a deck where I just get some random 2-drop. So unconventional tactics, not at its best in like white. Does go well with zombies though, like Eternalized, but I don't have any of those actually yet. I think Kenra Scrapper is just a good card. Hits hard, it can exert, which goes well with the Vizier, and Dauntless Haven can untap it. Missing like a Proven Combatant or a Sandblast, but I think the Scrapper's good. So again, Champion Wits, maybe I won't be playing. Definitely going to take the Steward. This card's busted. And missing out on not much else. If my opponent's really nerdling, we can just double side in these Fraying Sanities in our 46 card draft deck. Okay. Now we have a choice, because Eternal of Heart's Choice is great. We could play that plus Champion of Wits, maybe cut these red cards. It's either that or just a red or white desert, or I guess the blue desert. I think taking blue cards is better than Ambuscade. I think Ambuscade's great, but we already have Champion of Wits, so I'd rather be in blue. And along those lines, Appeal to Authority is quite good as well. I think this is enough better than some random desert. This card's very good. Okay, now we can choose Desert of the True, the Ceradon, or Steadfast Sentinel. I kind of want to avoid red. Maybe it's a splash color, maybe I don't even play it. Steadfast Sentinel is a fine card. Just a 4-drop, 2/3, and attacks pretty well. And we have, what is this, 11 playables right now? So I think it's between the Sentinel and the Desert. Given that I already have a Desert, I think I'm going to just take the playable. This card's okay. So now we can take a Mummy Paramount. Just a good 2-drop. pumps the other mummies and goes well with our eternalized creatures. I think that's better than another desert. Again, we don't really have much in desert interaction. Shafet Dunes, like, you usually only get to activate it once a game anyway, so just sacrificing itself isn't so bad. I think just curving out is very important in this type of deck. Leaves a chance, I don't think it's good. It's pretty late consigned to Oblivion, but probably just gonna take Disposal Mummy. Goes with our Mummy Paramounts. Man, so many Godpharaoh's Faithfuls. Yeah, so I can take a Defiant Kenra if I really want it. Right, I mean I could have like a lot of 2-drops. I guess I'll take that. I'm not going to play Manalith in this deck, and I don't want another Active Heroism. Wow. Okay, these both... Yeah, all the cards I was considering came around. So Mummy Paramounts do go well in multiples, but even if Enduring Hope is just a solid all-around card. 5 mana, 3/3 flyer, gains life. It's actually kind of a tough choice. I think given how many mummies we have, I'm going to take the Paramount. Ooh, okay. This card's actually decent in our deck now. And Dutiful Servants? We're like backdooring into mono white zombies. I guess I'll take this zombie. I'm not going to play it. I'm going to take Tragic Lesson, I think. I already have a Godpharaoh's Faithful. Maybe? I don't know. Tragic Lesson could be playable if we end up blue. So right now I don't think Kenra Scrappers are that good. So we're kind of comparing these cards versus these cards. And right now the blue cards actually look better. Okay, we got our desert to come around. I'm not going to play these Fraying Sanities, but yeah, we could even play like a Tragic Lesson. We could have a million Defiant Kenras if we want. So I think it really depends on what we open or how this next pack goes. But Eternalized creatures go, or Embalmed creatures go pretty well with all these Mummy Paramounts and Disposal Mummies. Okay. So the safe pick I think is the Top Crop Elite. Bloodrage Brawler is amazing if we want to be red-white aggro. And Cartouche of Knowledge is quite good. You know, just put it on a 2-drop, you have a 3/3 flyer. It draws you a card. We have Champion of Wits, Tragic Lesson. I think if we had the Open Fire, I don't think we're getting it back. I think these cards are in our deck to stay somehow. If we had the Open Fire, I think it would probably be we just stay red, take the Bloodrage Brawler. But I don't know, Champion of Wits is so good. Eternal Harsh Truth is quite good. I don't know what's better. I only have 1-2 Exert creatures right now, I think. I guess this guy also exerts. But Cartouche is just such a beating. Ooh, we can wheel this, catch his name. Or I just take the boring Top Crop Elite. I think I'm gonna take the Cartouche. I think I'm going... Oh, man. They're never gonna make this easy on us, are they? Oh, man. So... Yeah. This is tough. On-Crop Crasher is just one of the best cards in this type of deck, just in general. I love this card. So is Angler Drake. It's for more controlling decks, which maybe we can just become a controlling deck and just take the Angler Drake. I think it's better than Compulsory Rest. If I had taken the red card or the white card, I think On-Crop Crasher is just better for this deck. Oh, this is hard. I think I'm gonna take the Drake. Man, then we see a True Heart Twins. Ugh. I think definitely could have taken those differently. Especially if I had my Open Fire, we'd be in red. I think this deck is better if we play the red cards, so Sorry for sort of that mistake, especially now that we see a True Heart Twins and Manticore. I think I'm deciding between the Spearmaster and a Shimmer Scale Drake. And I think I'm going to take the Shimmer Scale Drake. This card is good. Flyers are pretty hard to block, and this deck seems to be focused more on like evasive threats with what is it? Unconventional tactics and some zombies. So I will take this Drake, passing on the Spearmaster and Grasping Dunes. Okay, wow. So now we have Cartouche of Knowledge or a Fan Bearer. Blue Cartouche is again very good. Makes our threats flying, but Fan Bearer is just removal, which we don't have much of. And it's a zombie to go with our zombies. I think given that makes it enough better than the Cartouche that we'll take it. Here, New Perspectives. Don't want that. A Foil Dispossess, kind of cool. Painted Bluffs maybe could help us splash. And we have Supply Caravan if we want to play just like the most medium creatures out there. I mean, we could try and splash these guys. I don't think it's worth, like, the whole point of these cards is they're like good on the aggressive. We're not like amazingly aggressive now. Yeah, none of these cards. Consuming Fervor could have been good if we were red-white. Man, our deck would have been sweet. I really don't know. I think I'm just going to take this Sunscorched Desert. Maybe our mana's good enough we can just play it. This card's a nice pickup. Better than Evolving Wilds. We'll take 2. Do people not know how good this card is? Nothing... Man, Bloodlust Insider would have been good. Nothing really for us in this pack. I guess I'll take this. Maybe we can side into like an aggressive deck. Okay, now we have a choice. Talkrop Elite or Innocatcher's Name. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 zombies. And we have some Eternalized Creatures, Steward of Solidarity. I think Talkrop Elite's just better though, because it pumps our team, but it's also just a threat as well. And this card is good, but I really like Talkrop Elite. It's not as situational. I don't know why all the cards I pick keep going here. Maybe we side in Cursed Minotaur for some whatever reason. Okay, Spearmaster came around. We're like almost mono white with some really good blue cards. I would have liked to upgrade Dutiful Servants for They Who Serve, but I don't think I saw it. Might play Jero's Resolve instead of Active Heroism. What was the other trick I had? Just because this card can cycle. Depends on how many Exert creatures I have. Maybe I don't need the Shimmer Scale Drake, but we'll see. Sort by CMC. So I have 24 playables. Maybe I just play 16 lands. I don't think I need both of these. I think having a 1 mana play is pretty important. I have a lot of 3-drops. And being able to go 3-drop and resolve on turn 4 is pretty important, whereas going 3-drop and then holding open 2 mana the rest of the game is pretty tough to do. Nest of Scarabs just because I think it's a nicer card to have than like my millionth Tormenting Voice. What I'm curious to see is when I go to submit the deck, if it's okay with me having 46 cards in my pool. And if I can like trade these away or whatever. We got the Supply Caravan. This card's okay. If our opponent has a lot of like 2-power creatures, maybe it's good. But 5 mana for a 3/5 is pretty medium. Anyway, this deck looks pretty nice. Unconventional Tactics on Eternal of Harsh Truths is pretty sweet. Whoa, he's a zombie. I didn't even know that. He's a... What? What just happened? They deleted my other Fraying Sanity. Huh. And now I have to rebuild my whole deck. Well, that's kind of annoying. I mean, it's not a hard deck to make, but... I don't think this card was in... Okay, yeah, so I only ended up with one at the end. The other one disappeared, but I never got my open fire. So strange. Playing Dunes, Desert. I think my mana is good enough to support the Sunscorched Desert. Maybe the 1 damage matters, but I only have like very few blue cards. 9/4. No, I think I want... fixing my mana. I think this window doesn't show up for whatever reason when I record. 8/5. I think I like having 10/6. Because Shafet Dunes in these deserts are white sources, so I have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so I have 10 white and 6 blue plus the desert. Puts me at 17 lands. Which I think 17 is fine enough with double Unwavering Initiate, Steadfast Sentinel, a 5 and a 6 drop, and Unconventional Tactics will be a lot of mana. Well, maybe. I could also play 16 lands and like a Tragic Lesson or Active Heroism. But having 2 cyclers and an action land, I think is good enough. Anyway, disappointing I did not get to keep both of these, but keep it in mind next time. See you guys next round.